Hello and welcome to another episode. I'm afraid it's time to revisit car security again. This follows on from my anti-theft episode earlier in the year, which I put a link to above. Anyway, on with the story. Yesterday I came across a thread on SpeakEV EV6 forum. A guy had his EV6 taken from a hospital car park in London. This was not a relay attack. He was some distance away in a meeting in the hospital, so it wasn't close enough to be a relay attack. That forum post led me down a rabbit hole of Reddits and other forums from Ioniq 5 owners in the UK who had their car stolen easily by thieves with a device that possibly looked like a Gameboy to unlock the car, and then a possible second device to plug into the OBD port to start the car. I will put links to all of this in the description along with any information I have and links to devices to help stop this. As I said previously, this is not a relay attack, but a device that pretends to be a short distance proximity key that imitates your physical key and possibly does a brute force attack of all available key combinations to open the door. Once in, they gain access to the car's OBD port and use a second device to program a new key into the car and then drive it off. This is on top of existing theft methods like relay theft, which uses a booster to extend the range of your key fob that's in your house to then open the car and then do the OBD thing to start it. As I've said before, there is no such thing as 100% security. With enough time, they will always find a way. So all you can do is try and slow them down or make it difficult for them. So why make it easy? You can do simple things to slow them down and to make it hard. A multi-layered security approach is the best, i.e. do more than one of the following. 1. If your car has Kia Connect, then turn on Valet Mode with a pin every time you park up. This stops the tracker being disabled within the settings by thieves if they get hold of your car and into your car, so you can still track it on the app. To put on Valet Mode, just stroke left and Valet Mode, and then put your pin in, 4 digits. And don't make it obvious. I use 1, 2, 3, 4 in the example, then repeat it. Don't use a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bad idea. And then when you come back to the car, two, purchase a Faraday Box to protect your keys from relay attack, or put your keys in a metal box or wrap them in tin foil. Please note, Faraday pouches are a waste of money. Every one I've ever had stops working after a few weeks, so you're just throwing money away. 3, buy some third-party physical security like a steering wheel lock. I have a Stocklock Pro Elite, but others recommend a full steering wheel cover, like the Disklok or even wheel clamps. 4, install a third-party immobiliser. The cheapest are 12-volt remote cut-off switches, but these can easily be defeated or removed if they can get under the bonnet, or just get the bonnet open. Ghost Immobiliser is Thatcham approved and is recognised as being the best, but it's not cheap. 5, turn off your car's approach unlock, has been suggested in the comments to my previous car security video. Mirrors have popped out. But also the same happens with the boot, so you can turn all of that off. This is how you do it in the menus. To turn off approach unlock, from the first screen, stroke left, and then go to settings, vehicle, and then scroll down to door. You can turn off approach unlock there, and turn off the smart tailgate. You can also turn off the welcome light on approach and the mirror unfolding on approach. That's under vehicle, light, welcome mirror light, and then on door unlock turn that off, and on driver approach unlock. So that is all the approach sort of keyless stuff turned off. So if anybody does have a go with a brute force device that just sends codes to the car, then the car won't give any indication it's been unlocked. When you think about it, if they can't see indication that the car's open and they've been successful, then the only way they could possibly open it is to press the unlock button every time that they got a new combination. So that would just slow them down and make it more difficult. So perhaps it is a good idea. 6, fuse removal. Some have suggested in comments that removing the E-shifter fuse or other critical fuses would stop the car being stolen. It probably would, but eventually they figure it out and put them back in. So that's another slow down one. 7. Buy an OBD lock or unclip and hide the port and install a fake OBD port. This stops new keys from being registered with the device which they then used to use to start the car. 8. Hide Apple Airtags in the car. These are cheap but are also easily detectable if you have an iPhone. They might work. I will have to check this option myself to see how well it works. So suggested getting the IMEI number off the Kia Connect SIM card. So if you go into Kia Connect and then Kia Connect settings, modem information, you can see it's there. But that in theory could be used by the police to track where the car is as well, bypassing Kia if they're not that helpful. My question for Kia and Hyundai is, why don't they simply update your car's software that provides pin to drive, like the Hyundai Group Genesis models do? This would stop us having to bother with all this crap. Anyway, I hope you find this useful. Please leave me comments if you've got anything to add. Thank you for watching.